you're over the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now. After a lifetime of eating fatty foods, you may run the risks of a stroke or heart attack due to plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. To learn how you can reduce your risks, visit youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today. This may be a life-changing call for you or someone you love. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.
A couple of days ago, we talked about here on Hip Hop News Uncensored that there was a shooting that occurred at Dababy's house. Now, at the time of the publication, we did not know if Dababy was actually the shooter. Well, we found out just recently that Dababy was actually the shooter. Now, the story goes back, they said around 7:45, out in Carolinas, a call came in, and there's actually, audio of the call actually coming through of, pretty much saying that a man was shot. Right now, the guy that was shot, right, Dababy actually put a message out to him because he shot him because I guess he tried to come, to his house and break in there. And I thought this was definitely a crazy, crazy situation. Let me get to the story, then I'll tell you what happened, right? Now, again, on April 13th, around, they say 1945 hours, which is about 7:45, p.m., they say officers at the Troutman Police Department responded to a report of a shooting at blank address, right? Now, officers arrived on a scene where they found one subject suffering from a non-life-threatening gunshot wound. The subject was transported to the hospital, and they are getting treatment. Now, due to the ongoing nature of the investigation, no information as to the names of those involved in the circumstance have been released. Well, day after that, Dababy actually put out a statement, and he pretty much confirmed himself as the shooter, and said, look, I let homie live. He ain't deserve to die. He said, go get well, my boy, but don't bring your ass back to my crib. Now, I thought this was different. I thought this was definitely different because he had every right. And if I'm pretty sure the state in North Carolina, they have the castle doctrine and they have the self-defense, right? Because I know he killed somebody in Walmart, and I think that was deemed a self-defense incident. It's not. This dude, he's a shooter. That's what he is. There's nothing wrong with it when you defending your life. I'm not talking about some coward shooting up stuff and hitting innocent people. This dude's defending his house. Every man has the right to defend his house. He put that message out, but he said, look, I could have took a headshot, but I hit him here. I wanted the dude to live. That's mercy, man. That's different. I salute Dababy for doing that. I salute him for doing that because most people going for the headshot. Most people going, you know what I mean? They're going for a vital shot. He probably shot him in the area, which we don't know, where he was like, all right, maybe he could live. Now, if you get hit in your artery, there's a chance you can go. That's anywhere. But, you got a much better chance of surviving, if somebody's not aiming for your dome or around your heart area or your vital organs. So he had mercy, and I think that this is the message that needs to be throughout hip-hop. Let's have mercy on our brother, man. I'm not saying every single thing has to be forgiven and whatnot, but let's look at each other like, all right, he's too valuable to take away, because if I take him away, I'm taking away a father. I'm taking away a son. I'm taking away a husband. I'm taking away a brother, a provider, a leader. You know what I'm saying? I salute it. I salute it, man. I kind of already knew it was him who did it, but I didn't want to, confirm the information without really it being confirmed. But it just made sense. I mean, look at the dude's track record. I think the first time he laid somebody down. But, again, I'm going to tell you what happened, right? And this is unofficial. This is what I think. You in the area, he's about, they say 30, 40 miles outside of Charlotte where he grew up at. The word starts to spread. Oh, yo, Dababy live up there. It could be a delivery person, somebody he knows, anything. I mean, the word's going to leak. All right, we're going to try to go rob his crib. Boom, he probably, they see him with the chains on, all this money. They probably not counting on him ever being there. You know what I'm saying? They're not counting on that. So that's just the risk that these celebrities take. And you see a lot of this stuff happening, like, more so in L.A. area, because all this is public record. That's why it even might make sense in some instances to put a house in somebody else's name or alias or something if you can, because people are finding out where you live and whatnot. But the thing is, like, people got to understand that if you think you're going to come to somebody's house, you know what I mean, and try to rob them, that you're going to be met with lethal and or deadly force. You're going to be met with that if you try to run to somebody's crib. That's just the way it should be. You protect your castle. You got kids in there. You got vulnerable people, your woman, inside your house. Nobody can be trying to encroach upon a man's house and come take some shit. Nah, I gotta lay you down. Period. That's just what it is. So I salute DaBaby for what he did. That's what a man should do. But even taking it a step further, he spared dude's life. He could have killed dude and probably got off with it. But he spared his life. He said, dude, own word, like dude ain't deserve to go out like that. You know, he's probably looking for a little come up, boom, 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 boom. Just don't come back here no more. 100%. I don't know how many guys will be able to do that. I don't know if I will be able to do that. I just don't know. So shout out to him, man. A lot of people not talking about that whole aspect. Yeah, he's the shooter and whatnot. Right now there's no charges coming because he probably, I don't know if he was in the house. You know what I'm saying? Obviously he was trying to get in the house, but shit, you on my property, my nigga. I got cameras and whatnot. You trying to encroach upon my property? Okay, yeah, I gotta bring out the heat on you. I just gotta do that. Certain states allow it, and we all should be in that type of state that allows that. You shouldn't have to worry about some states. You knock somebody's head off for coming in your crib, now you get a murder charge, and then they maybe a manslaughter charge at best. Nah, like dude, try to come in my house. Look it up, man. The Castle Doctrine. All the attorneys and stuff out there. Shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? Look up the Castle Doctrine. You know what I'm saying? And, understand your ground laws. And that would explain this whole situation. People probably wonder, how come this dude ain't locked up? Castle Doctrine, stand your ground laws. Period. Right? So that is what it is, man. That definitely is what it is. What do you guys think in the comment section about this particular case? A lot of people saying stuff in the comments about, oh, he's attracting this to himself. I don't know. I mean, I'm a big fan of DaBaby's work. I'm even a bigger fan of his personality and his character. I think he walks and talks and does this thing like a man, yo, out here. He's a man amongst boys out here in the hip hop game, right? And I gotta salute him on that. And I think, I never met him. I think he's a stand up dude and whatnot. And he definitely grew in popularity, for me, over the last few years. You know what I mean? So that kind of is what it is, man. It's your boy Oga, man. Hip Hop News Uncensored. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Hip Hop News Uncensored. If it's your first time listening, if you already locked in, hit that subscribe button. Double check to make sure you're subscribed. You know what I mean? And if you want to get everything we do over here, you got to not only subscribe, hit the notification bell, and select the option that says get all notifications from this channel. That way you'll be locked in to get anytime we drop some news over here, anytime something goes down like this, anytime we drop an interview, you will be locked in to get that interview. With that being said, it's your boy Oh God. I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all. Follow us on social media. All those links in the description box. The website is hiphopun.com. That's hiphop letter un.com. So we'll go over there.